Welcome to the game room, Waddler-D. We're back for more Super Mario Bros. 2 for the NES, and we have reached the penultimate world, and that means we only have about 5 levels left, and that will entail that some characters are reaching the end of their line, and unfortunately, SMB Two-Toed, my friend, this is your final level, and that means we're not going to be able to put up with your really bad jumping or appreciating your man strength or your manic running when you have something above your head like you're trying to put out a fire immediately. So let's wave Toad goodbye for the first level of World 6, and it is yet another freaking desert, complete with cobrats and quicksand. So keep your feet light on this quicksand just so you don't get swarmed by the cobrats. We'll take this guy's little jar real quick, steal this guy's potion, and we're going to make use of it very immediately. It's not going to be a carry across the desert kind of thing, thankfully, but you want to grab this mushroom before it goes too deep in the quicksand, because you won't be able to enjoy it if it's buried underneath sand. One thing to note about pokies is that if you use a pokey head on a pokey, it doesn't really do anything, but if you use something like a cobrat or a pumpkin, it gets obliterated almost immediately. And then we got, oh god, okay, this is scary. This is the crazy quicksand. Do not get yourself stuck in this, or else you will end up like this Shy Guy, immediately devoured by the craving sand that surrounds you. So, like I said, keep light on your feet here, and you should be doing pretty fine. And here's a nice example of that pokey kill, where if you hit the bottom with something else other than the pokey, you'll be fine. The reason why I took care of that pokey is because I'm going to have a lot of stuff on the screen for a moment, because we got another Panzer, and this thing shoots fireballs like a volcano, and I don't want to put up with that. Thankfully, this is why I needed to take this damn potion across the desert. Yes, we are still going to do that anyway. Thanks a lot. Thankfully, that's the last thing that we have to deal with. Oh, right. I forgot. Gotta talk about this stupid ass room. This is the jar room, or like what I'd like to call containment hell, because you're gonna have to be going into jars to find a particular item, and you're wondering what the... Thank you, asshole. I really need that bullet upside the ass. You know, that's not cool. Yeah, we need a freaking key for a door, of course, and the unfortunate part about this room is that it can be quite overwhelming for those that are very new to it, and before you even start asking what about the mushroom blocks, this is why you don't pick up... Wow, what happened to you? Huh. Yeah, usually there's a damn cobrat that will gladly, and I do mean gladly, come out and cause mayhem. Let's just demonstrate. Yep, see? Frickin' cobrat. And the jars that you will find here are basically ones with sand, ones without sand, and ones with sand that have our fabled key. So this is the one that you want to know about. The last cobrat that's not contained in a jar, a little bit to the right of it, and you'll find your damn key. So the thing that makes this jar maze, or whatever you want to call it, lame as hell is that you won't know where to look until you finally do it. And then once you do it, all the challenge that you would expect from this is absolutely gone, just like that Phanto. See you later, buddy. And then we get to fight yet another Birdo. Yes, this is starting to get fun, so what I recommend you do is just pretty much get some mushroom blocks over on the other side, just to prepare yourself. And then we're going to talk about why this Birdo is freaking green, yet doing the same thing the gray one did. Well, there's this thing called palette limitations, and the reason why this thing is green is because there's a pokey in this stage. And the way palettes work is that a world has like a set palette, and since there's a pokey that exists, well, guess what? Everything that's usually gray is now green. Funny thing is that the green Birdo is actually the legit thing that they did for the future Super Mario Bros. 2 game, so there's a bit of a legacy item there. And now I'm going to have to deal with this wonderful thing. Minigame, please help me out here. I need some extra lives for what lies ahead. Oh my god. Awesome. Are you kidding me? I'm getting lucky with this minigame? Ah, damn it. One more. Oh, geez. I am getting lucky with them cherries right now. So I'm just kind of cringing and looking away, hoping to God I get what I want. Got kind of lucky there. So, Toad, thank you very much for the memories, but we're going to be diving right into 6-2, and Mario is going to be our main man for this one, but honestly, Luigi's a better pick for a number of reasons, but unfortunately, we have to save him for another level, which he will be more of an asset. But for now, Mario's going to be a good pick because we're going to be jumping a lot, and Albatosses are going to be our platforms here. Carry this pumpkin with you, and please, if you're questioning why, you should know. Fricking Panzer. Yeah, of course they're going to show up again. Don't pay too much attention to things flying around you. Just keep in mind what's ahead of you, because thanks, game. I'm so glad my jump just stalled mid-jump like that. So yeah, make sure to squat and stay squatted. Otherwise, that could very much happen. I mean, sure, you're flashing all the time, but as soon as you move forward, you lose your squat power. So keep the squat down, okay? And of course, we got one last mushroom to get, or at least one more. And we're going to take a ride back. And this is the only mushroom that you get on the stage. You'll see why. Because this stage isn't really that long. The only thing you have to really worry about... Of course, you have to worry about this. Alright, well, I guess we're going to have to kill him again. You know what? I'm going to show you what I was wanting to show off earlier. There is a higher Albatoss, and this Albatoss is kind of a nice way to skip this douchebag down here. See you later, asshole. And, of course, you're going to have to watch out for the frickin' Bezo, so... Honestly, if you let that thing... If you keep that thing alive down there, you will only see one Bezo, as opposed to 3, so keep that in mind while you're doing that. But this ride is pretty simple. All you just have to do is keep in mind what's ahead of you. And as long as you are pretty much on top of the game, you'll be fine. And if you happen to screw up a little bit, you have like a nice little fail-safe down there if you're quick enough to react. But honestly, just try to keep your wits about you. Then, of course, we have yet another green birdo, and what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try to keep these mushroom blocks off the main blue platform, because it will make this fight a little bit easier, because you know how birdos work. They usually like to sit around a certain area, cause a little bit mayhem by sitting on the mushroom block that you really want to use as ammo, and that's all you need to just worry about. This fight's, like, we've fought so many birdos, it's pretty much second nature. Alright, got one chance. Let's try this again. Let's do the cringe. God damn, that didn't help me. It's all the fear in my eyes. Alright, so now we're pretty much almost done with World 6, and yeah, I'll have opinions about World 6 when we're all done with it. But we're going to pick Princess Peach, and this is going to be her final outing, so we're not going to be able to rely on her godsend ability of floating, but at the same time, I think we can make do without it. But this is one of the strangest boss levels in the game, because you'll see, it's really weird, but this is the shortcut to pretty much 95% of the level. Just go down in the sand, and you can imagine what you're going to have to do next, but what we're going to be doing is we're going to take the normal route, and we're going to take this Shy Guy's little spot by pretty much making a door here, get a nice mushroom, and of course be careful of the quicksand, because it's that really aggressive, kill you in 1 second quicksand, so keep off of it. If you're really feeling like you're going to have trouble, you can use the Shy Guy, or not the Shy Guy, you can use the Pokey, which, as you can see, doesn't care about the sand. And this cave is looking very ominous and probably wants to kill me in all sorts of ways, but this door is kind of awesome. But not as awesome as these No, actually, we've seen this crap before. Luckily, these guys are really dumb about their own homes, so they will gladly blow it up for you if you're really wanting to see that happen. But honestly, I'm just going to care about what's ahead, because we got more walls to blow up yet again. And we're going to get this guy off screen so we don't have to worry about him. And yeah, the reason why this level is so strange for a boss level, because there's not really a significant dungeon to worry about. One thing I will tell you is do not go down in this area. If you go down into that area without blowing the walls up enough, you will find yourself trapped. And you know what happens? You will basically have to dive right into that pit. I am telling you from personal experience. Do not be me in that situation. Throw you down here. And the reason why I want to set something right, don't forget about the part where if, and I do mean if, you have the explosion go off the screen, the explosion does not exist. So if you really want to get all those coins, which honestly I don't care, because, you know, I had so much luck with all the minigames before, or the slot machines before, that I don't see it working for me. Now this next section is probably the longest section of this level, and you're going to be going through vine hell in a sense. Like, you have so many vines to have to climb up, and so many hoopsters are making their home here, but as long as you're holding up while transferring it along these vines, you should be alright. Of course, you're going to have to watch out for the snippets. By the way, they are green, not gray here, so more instances of the palette limitations. And the reason why I picked Princess Peach, besides the first section, is that if you hold the A button when you go off a vine, you'll notice that she floats. So as long as you are ready to press the A button when you feel like you're going to mess up, you will gladly be able to use her ability to kind of transfer very easily, like so. Let me just give you a nice demonstration real quick. Like, say, for instance, that vine over here, watch this. Okay, that's not exactly what I wanted to do, but let me just try again. It's pretty much immediately after you go off the vine. Okay, I'm really not showing this off very well. Game, please. There you go. See, that's what I was trying to do, but apparently it's not very reliable, so don't... Okay, I was about to say, like, what the hell? Yeah, hoopsters are starting to glitch out here too, so... Yeah, let's just say World 6 is just a mess altogether, but this is the goal of our adventure. A pyramid in the sky. And we get to fight yet another birdo, and it's a red one this time. So what I recommend you do is to camp out on this wall, use it as a way to get some ammo without having to worry about this birdo pelting you with so many fireballs or Okay, you can stop that. Because honestly, this thing is just pointless. Why use a freaking mushroom block when you're getting ammo up here anyway? And you're probably wondering what the boss is. You're not gonna be impressed. In fact, this is probably the lamest boss. Hey, look, I've seen those before. It's another Triclide. Yeah, Triclide is going to be our obstacle. And the only problem is that there's a little bit more open area for this thing to attack you. So as long as you can set up, for one thing, you can set up the 3 mushroom block wall, but honestly, the fight's so damn easy. Why would you need to? Especially when it only takes 3 hits. Game, what are you doing? Make this fight harder, please. Funny thing is that they do in the Game Boy Advance version, but Triclide, if there's just anything I can say about World 6, is how underwhelming it is. There's some good things about it. Of course I was going to fail those. But honestly, it is a really lame penultimate world by any stretch of imagination. It's like comparing it to, say, Super Mario Bros. 3, where you had the fricking pipeline and you had all those wonderful levels that were nice and maze-like, and you just have this, and it's like, well, the only thing I remember about this is this jar containment hell that I had to worry about, or to deal with right in the first level, and then the Albatoss ride. That was kind of fun. And then the really strange boss level that wasn't really all that hard, to be quite frank. I mean, half of the reason boss levels are freaking hard is those stupid sparks. But that's my rant about World 6. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you happen to like it, just give the thumbs up, and let me know what you think about World 6, and what you enjoyed most about it, and if you thought it was as lame as I did, because honestly, World 6 is a bone to bury. Next time, we're going to be doing World 7 with just the Mario Brothers. They're the last two characters left with 4 picks, so we're going to see this to the end with the Marios. Awesome. So, thanks for watching, and last but not least, if you really like this video and you want to see more content as such, just give the subscribe and, of course, hit the bell, because I'm learning the hard way that the bell does not update you on any new videos if it's not, you know, ringing. So, have a great day, and adios. And you're probably thinking, well, do I really need to go down there? Well, kind of. I mean, you might want to get a mushroom. Let's see if I got a nice... Yeah, good. I was kind of worried, because, I don't really have a way out. If there a potion down here? Please? Please? Oh, come on. That was... Game? What is this hell? Are you literally kidding me? So, at least they gave me a death pit to take a dive in. Wow.